Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce the author of this research. My name is Isti as the lead author. The first co-author is Eric Deva Tahta Armada, and the second co-author is Lutfika Prasetyaning Adiningrum. Today, we are going to talk to you about engaging learners in learning vocabulary based on gamification and informal digital learning environment. Let me start with the abstract of this research. This research examined the experiences and challenges of making informal digital learning of English based on gamification, focusing on vocabulary. The result of this study was intended to be a self-reflection in acknowledging the merits and challenges of creating English vocabulary quizzes on Instagram as idle sources for higher education students. In this era, the students have various ways of learning. Technology has rapidly spread all over the world. Most people around the world have digital devices as they need. The new term of the pedagogical digital approach in learning knowledge and skill is called informal learning. Lee 2017 mentions the term as informal digital learning of English, or IDLE. Lee and Lee 2018 present in their study that IDLE is defined as self-directed, naturalistic digital learning of English in unstructured, out-of-class environments and independent of a formal language setting. This idea has appeared when I would like to make my Instagram as a beneficial account for my followers in terms of learning English and to change people's perception about learning English that it is not always boring. The concept of these quizzes is that learning English can be fun. People can access their Instagram to see some picture or videos of other, and they can learn English as well. I usually provide 10 English vocabulary items on Instagram stories. The first quiz surprisingly brought many positive responses from my followers. And from those phenomena, I decided to continue creating English vocabulary quizzes on Instagram stories and to make this as our research topic. This study was intended to answer two research questions. The first one is, how were the writers' experiences in creating idle activities for higher education students in an autonomous learning context? And then the second one is, how were the writers' challenges of publishing the idle activities for higher education students? That's all from me. The next one will be presented by Lutfika.
Thank you. For the methodology in narrative research, there are two common approaches, biographical and autobiographical. In this study, the researchers used an autobiographical approach, which means we analyzed or told our own stories. That would be the main data from this research. In this study, the researchers used an autobiographical writing as the data collection. Technique of analyzing data. In this study, the researcher will use the thematic analysis to analyze the narrative data. The model of thematic analysis is suggested by Verhoeven, Benson, and Chick 2014. It includes 30 activities. The first one, repeatedly reading of the data. The second one, coding and categorizing the data extract. And the third, recognizing the thematic headings. A good thematic analysis always requires repeated reading of the data and several rounds of analysis, in which the researchers goes back and forth between the data and its code and categorized form with the aim of perfecting themes and theoretical relationship. The core of the data is an autobiographical writing from the researcher itself, while the supporting data is the screenshot because screenshot is an authentic data. And for the result revealed that during constructing quizzes on Instagram, the quiz maker was more confident in using English. There was an enhancement associated with consistency in making quizzes, and it also enhanced the quiz maker enthusiasm in producing more quizzes. The other benefits to other or participants was the researchers sharing experience with the participants or followers in Instagram. In addition, with the existence of Instagram features, that is, quiz feature can enhance the participants or followers' motivation in answering on questions because it is relatively easy to answer and does not take a long time. Besides the merits, there were some challenges during constructing English quizzes on Instagram, such as the researchers' consistency in creating the quizzes, the participants' hesitation in answering the quizzes, and the boredom felt by the participants because of the limitation of the Instagram feature. The next part will be presented by Eric.
Okay, thank you, Lutfika, for the opportunity. Next, we are going to discuss about conclusion. Idle activity in the form of English quizzes on Instagram can engage English learner. After trying three kinds of Instagram feature, we find that some differences on the follower participation. This study offer new insight for teacher in the future about English quizzes on Instagram as an alternative to know how far the student understand the lesson. However, teachers could not take these English quizzes as a learning assessment, considering that the effectiveness of the quiz feature needs more improvement. Next part, we are going to discuss about recommendation. This study provides a new insight about the benefit and challenges of online quizzes program by using researcher follower and friends as our participant. The intention of the quizzes on Instagram were to be efficient, accessible, and be able to provide frequent feedback to researchers. One of the recommendations for future research is to explore more about the participation behavior and preferences during online quizzes. And it hope it can bring the level of accessibility to one compatible with the learning method used by the material population. For example, a basic survey at the beginning of the quizzes can help quizmaker become more aware of their participant skill as well as their quizzes preferences. A clear understanding of participant interaction with the online assessment program can be very valuable to provide insight for quizmaker. An accessible and efficient system that equitable, equitable support for all participants will further integrate the relationship amongst teaching, learning, and assessment. That's all for me.
Thank you, Eric. That's all we have to say about our research. And thank you very much. Hope we have a good day.